Yeah, educators in the trenches, we hear, well, we need to do this, we need to evaluate you this way, we've got accountability this way, and we've got voices coming from higher education precincts, and we've got voices coming from our district, we've got voices coming from the superintendent and the principal. And what the REL is able to do is they're able to take all of these seemingly chaotic voices and perspectives from well-meaning, educated people. And they're able to somehow weave cosmos out of that chaos. They're able to take all these varied perspectives and to hand us as educators, this is a needs assessment, this is the data we've gathered, and if you will seek this light and walk on this path, you will have better educational outcomes for your students.
Well, I think what REL offers to states is an opportunity to spread very thin resources a little further. We have many of our own research initiatives, but by partnering with REL, we're able to expand some of those opportunities, especially getting it down to the school district level. If you have an interesting problem or initiative that you would like to measure and evaluate if it is a useful initiative, because initiatives cost dollars, and if you're spending dollars, you want to be able to evaluate it. If it's a good use of funds, use the REL for that partnership.
I think the REL is an opportunity to expand your capacity either as a school or a school district or a consortium or a state department, okay? And let's face it, that's why we're here, okay? That's why the REL's here. That's why people go into teaching. That's why there are administrators. That's why there are educational researchers. It's all about improving student performance.
This day and age, especially from the board level, they are being held accountable for every dollar they spend. And so when they make a decision, it has to be data driven. The data doesn't lie, so if they have the data and they're saying they're using this from research-based information, it makes it a little bit easier to sell to the communities why they're spending money on any given program or activity. There's a lot of great things they're doing. For instance, in Virginia right now, they're working on one of the issues that is a big issue in Virginia right now when it comes to out-of-school suspensions and behavioral issues. That work is going to benefit every local division in Virginia once it's complete, and it's something that the state didn't have to take on, or our local division didn't have to do the research, because REL has done the research, and all they have to do is utilize the information that has been developed from that research.
Our work right now with the REL has really been around collaborative inquiry, which is about working together, using data as the center and the focus to have real, authentic conversation about what's going on and how do we change things, and what people's roles are. So we know that teachers, we've got tons of data, teachers like to use data, but they really do want it to be meaningful. So having them have the capacity, being given the permission to come together, being empowered to have a voice in their school at the table with their principals has been one of the things that we've heard from the educators that have been involved that's been very valuable. Just being able to come forward and have a voice in the process.
I want to ensure that our superintendents have the best tools, the best data, the best research, the best information possible, because their task is to be in their school divisions, having face-to-face conversations, having collaborative efforts in place, and they don't need to be doing the research and the data collection and the efforts in the background that might help them at the local level.
Absolutely. When I think about what REL Appalachia can do for us, they have so much of a research base that we can go to. As we start formulating ideas, when we're taking a look at a curriculum or some aspect of the district, we can depend on that research to give us guidance and direction. I think the REL's potential for the future is to be the leader and guide us forward as we move into these new directions of college and career readiness, technology integration, taking a look at support for personalized learning, taking a look at rural education. All that information they could help provide to local school districts, to superintendents and teachers that would help us move our district forward, maybe even help us develop plans and how we get there.